Story time. Where do I begin? My son has always been in the general ed setting for his whole life in school. And now he is going to a special day school for the rest of his education. Let me tell you why. A typical kid videotaped my son in the bathroom at the school. And my son had no idea. He's 15. He's autistic. He doesn't have the wherewithal to look up and be aware. Self-awareness is not his strong suit. And after they, sorry, I'm upset. After they did that, after they took the video, they had an iPhone. Do you know how I know that? Because they airdropped the video to everybody in the school that had an iPhone. Yeah, everybody. There's a tab on your iPhone that if you don't say contacts only on the airdrop, you can just get airdrops from anybody. I'm like, God, that's crazy. So, I didn't realize it because he has to process things before he tells me. And he told me about a week after it happened. And I'm like, is that why you've been acting like nutty as a fruitcake? You've been acting a little out of sorts, sweetie. I didn't say nutty as a fruitcake. Give me a break. But in my mind, I'm like, So, for weeks, kids were, whoever got the video, airdropped to them, they were going, oh, I've seen your video. Oh, I've seen your video. And of course, he's mortified. He's always been an A-B student. And some C's every once in a while. But he's always been a really good student. This kid ruined my son's life. We tried to. We're gonna do the work to get him back to working order. But he has been deemed emotionally disturbed by the school system that he goes to. And nothing was done to the other student because they didn't do an investigation. This is what's happening to our special needs children. There's a typical child that is a predator, and that's what I think of, and they should be in jail. But nothing, and I truly mean this, nothing was done. But since I spoke up, and since I spoke out about it, they took it out on him. The administration took it out on my son and treated him like the problem. What I didn't realize and I didn't understand at the time is he had PTSD. I understand it now because he's seen a psychiatrist. But you take a kid that's a good student, that wants to please teachers, that wants to do the right thing all the time, to what I have now, and he is just he's a shell of the person he used to be. Just a shell. I honestly hope that one day he can get justice, because I have talked to all the lawyers in town that deal with educational law, and nobody wants to take his case except one, and I can't afford it. So all I'm asking y'all to do is interact with my videos, if you don't mind, so I can hire a lawyer to get my son some justice. He was reacting to the flashbacks that he was having due to the constant bullying, that he didn't have the words to come back home and tell me. And I set him on the bus every day thinking everything was all right. And now, because of what happened to him at the school, he has been holding his body functions all day. And now he is incontinent. This is what is being allowed to happen in the school system. I am working with a local government representative to come up with Williams Law that throws the book at the school. We're going to word it a little differently, but basically it throws the book at the school for not reporting, because they are mandatory reporters, to make it where they have to do an investigation every single time a student says, hey, something happened to me. Because once that kid airdropped that video to everybody that had an iPhone, he was distributing child pornography because my son's, in the bathroom. He's, trying to take care of his business. So, I just wanted to make this a PSA and also ask for help. Interact with my videos. I'm not asking for donations. I'm asking for interaction. That way, eventually, I can start making money on here and hire a lawyer, because it's going to be thousands. She said that I definitely got a case. They never identified the person because they never did an investigation. So she said that the school administrators were negligent. She said, you absolutely have a case. Absolutely. My son could be on, if he keeps doing this withholding, he could be on dialysis because it's messing up his kidneys. It could shorten his life by what happened to him. So please tell your children. Please tell your children. Please tell your children. If somebody doesn't have the ability to give you consent, don't videotape them in the bathroom or any other type of setting that could be detrimental to their mental health. Because now I'm dealing with a son that doesn't want to drink anything, doesn't want to go to the bathroom, withholds everything until he just can't hold it anymore. He's back in diapers because of something that a typical kid did. But the school did nothing. Just keep that in mind. And I kept bothering them until they got him out of there. I had IEP meeting after IEP meeting after IEP meeting. And the principal actually admitted in an IEP meeting that was videotaped that they dropped the ball. She admitted it. And people wonder why I get quiet sometimes. And I just don't say anything. I'm going to let God deal with them because I can't afford to do the scorched earth lawyer that I need. I can't afford it. I'm a single mother. I'm a home health worker. A home health aide is what I am. But yeah, this lady, she's like, I will scorch the earth with all their names. And their generations, ahead will feel what we did. But I cannot afford to hire her. So all I'm asking, prayers for my son. Prayers for my son to get better. I am taking him to many therapists, as many as I can get. He's in a safe school now, so that's good. But if you could interact with all my videos, because it's the only way that I'm going to be able to afford this lawyer. Thank you. Thank you very much. Just pray. Pray for him and interact.